Hello everybody, welcome back to a new Transformers toy review. I'm Autocon and this is Transformers Studio Series Thundercracker. Now, right off the bat, I think Thundercracker looks the best. I just love this nice blue painting on it. And the little fins right here look more metallic on it. So, I think looks really nice. This thing looks really awesome. I think this color stands out more on this figure, on this character, than compared to the other ones, Starscream and then Skywarp and all of them. I do love the whole Cybertron fallout, Cybertron fall of Cybertron. Rather, I do like the whole designs on Cybertron, fall of Cybertron, all that. I like them. Now, this Starscream mold is pretty good. I know a lot of people were hating on it because I can't speak now. This piece was super big, but we all know that you can probably paint it to make it look smaller because the original was like the old figures, and the design this piece is a lot smaller, so I get where they're coming from, but I still like the figure. You know, it just looks awesome, the whole cockpit right here, and you can just kind of like, you know, it looks cool. Overall, this figure is the same what you expect from all the Thundercracker and the Skywarp, so it's not much of a new mold, to be honest. He does come with this weapon, you know. If you play the game, you know this is kind of like a AR or something like that, like Scar from Fortnite or something like that. It's like a little machine gun, kind of. So you can take off the arm, like all the figures, and just shoot. You know. It looks cool, but it looks too thin right here on the arm. But I do like it. Oh, that can happen too. So, yeah, it looks super awesome. Obviously, you can take it off and put the arm back. And just peg that in there nice and neat. And I think he can hold it. He can, but that just looks a little weird. But he can hold it, so that works. It works for me. He does come as every single figure. They all come with this annoying maze that I just kind of got tired of it. There's like, I have 3 of these, so it's just kind of like, I'm done. So you put it in his hand, and it is pretty big, but it still looks pretty cool. But I wish it would be different accessories for the melee weapon, because all the Cybertron ones, figure, Studio Series Gamer Edition, they all come with a melee and a firing weapon, which I thought was pretty cool, considering how they are and all that. So it was pretty cool. Okay, and then here are the Starscream and Thundercracker. I just took them out of a box that I had. I have stored some Transformers figures, and for some reason, I realized my Skywarp is missing a whole wing, so that's messed up. That's on me, though. They all look great together. I just think the mold stands out more in him, considering that it's almost the same figure on these two guys. This guy is like the first one, so, you know, we had some decent painting. It looks cool. Yeah, he looked cool and all that stuff. It was nice. But when you came to Skywarp and these two, they're basically the same figure. You just swap the purple for the blue, and then that's it. And some painting right here. You can tell how the black is right there, and then the purple is right here. And then the head is different. I don't know if mine is like melted off or something. It just looks like it has a grinding face, kind of. This one looks cool. I think he's like mad. This one too. This one looks melted though. I don't know. Other than that, it's still the same mold, so there's nothing new. The only thing that I really did notice, let me get this guy out of the way, is... Ow, my camera. These fins, it just looks more like metallic paint. Maybe I'm dumb, but it just looks really nice metallic. It looks better when it's in vehicle mode, so I'll transform it. But first, articulation. I can't talk today. Articulation on this figure is what you expect from all the Starscreams. If you have Starscream or Skywarp, you kind of know what it is. You have the arm that can go up, It could do 360 if you move the wing, and then just like that. Rotation, you got the double bend on the arm, just like that. If you have any of the Studio Series Gamer Edition Cybertron, you can take off the arm, and on some of my copies, the arm falls off like randomly, so just be careful on that. The what is happening today? The head sculpt is on a ball joint, so you can look a lot everywhere. 360. It's kind of hard to get in there with these pieces, you know, these thingies. So it looks great. You do have a waist swivel, but it's not that big of a deal because it gets in the way with the whole chest piece. Legs can go out that much due to the, again, chest piece. They can go front that much. They can go back this much. Bend on the knees, pretty good right there. And then you have some nice ankle tilted with this piece that makes it, doesn't look awkward and flat. So it's pretty cool. The feet right here tends to fold on me, so that's annoying. But other than that, it just looks great. Like I said, out of all three, I think it just depends on the figure. Because the new Thundercracker that comes out from Studio Series looks good. Transformers Generation, the Fall of Cybertron, and all those figures. We had Starscream, we had Skywarp, we have Thundercracker. Those look great. I do not own any of them, sadly. I would like to get one of my hands on them, but since they're old, they're kind of expensive, and they go for like $40 each, or $30 plus shipping, $9, which is $40. But yeah, and that transformation is practically the same. Just the same thing as you expect from Thundercracker, the same thing you did with Skywarp. I mean, the same thing you did with Starscream, and the same thing you did with Skywarp. They're basically the same figures, so there's no point of correcting that sentence. So first, we're just going to open these little wings right there. First thing we're going to do is with the backpack. Backpack is the most annoying part, because if you don't do it right, you got to redo it everything again. So first things first, I'm going to open this piece just like that, all the way down. Same thing on the other side, just like that. Might as well rotate these things, just like that. Oh, just rotate this piece. Like I said, they look nice. It's like a nice metallic on there. I don't know why, but it just looks great. It's a different tone. You can tell this one's lighter and this looks more glossy metallic. So it just looks nice. That's the only thing that I really liked. So get this out of the way, get this out. And then just bring this down, and then just bring this whole thing down. Same thing on the other side, just kind of bring it down there, just like that. And there we go, just like that. Now we're gonna bring, oh, did I push them back in? I did, actually. I'm dumb. And then we're gonna align these pieces back down. We're gonna bring this whole section, bring this whole out. And then we're gonna pull the head. Just like that. We're gonna rotate it because then you got the head looking down, which is very awkward. So just bring this whole section down, just like that. Like that. And then we're gonna bring these down with this whole double joints on the arms, which are a little annoying, but not at the same time, because I've done this. Actually, yeah, annoying, because I've done this for a lot of times on 3 different figures, and for some reason on one of them I get it right, on some of them I don't get it right, and then it just it's like, wow. Even though I'm kind of used to this whole thing, what they do with Transformers, you know, Starscream is basically they're all the same mold, they're all the same figures, you know. I'm gonna bring these tabs. You know, if you get a Starscream, you expect the Skywarp and the Thundercracker to be the same color and stuff like that. So, yeah. Just fold these in, just like that. Oh, that's why it's not folding. I forgot to open this thing. Just go. And slide that to the side. That way it goes in. Just slide this in. Just bring these down, and then you can just bring the whole backpack down, just like that, and then just kind of start pegging everything together, just like that. Dun, dun, dun. And obviously you have the arms kind of showing there and stuff like that. And for some reason mine don't like going in. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but on one of them it goes. Sometimes on the other figure it does, and then sometimes it doesn't work on a different one. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong. But other than that, this thing looks sick. The color painting on this plane looks really, really good. I think this type of blue... See, this is metallic right here. That's a metallic. This is more metallic glossy. Maybe I'm looking at this the wrong way, but the painting on this got better. I don't know if it's just the color of it, because this is lighter. I can tell the difference. But this thing looks better this way. This looks really, really good. You can put the weapons on the back right here. You can put this on here. Oh my god. Put this on here. You know, you can put the gun there. So, there's that. I believe you can put the gun... Actually, no, never mind. I'm done. But, yeah, this figure is great. For some reason, I don't know how the market is with these guys, to be honest. It's confusing, because I know you can get this one on Amazon for $21. I've seen it for $21. It was hitting Ross last year on Christmas, so there's that. I'm sure you can probably get this one cheap. This one I was seeing him a lot for some reason at stores, but then he just disappeared. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like the stores just take him out and then just sell them to Ross and stuff like that. Or just people buy them and resell them. But I'm sure you can probably get... For sure, this one you can get them cheap. You can get him cheaper than regular Voyager class. This one, I'm not sure. It's a little confusing. And this one, you're going to get him retail price because he just came out. Or unless it's hard to get him. But I haven't seen him at store. I saw him during Christmas. But right now, all the shelves are empty. So don't expect any toys right now. After the whole Christmas stuff, shelves are always empty. But I saw this guy multiple times at stores. I haven't seen him in a while, but he came out a while ago. So, but you should be able to get him on Amazon and maybe Hasbro pulls. I'm not sure about this guy. This guy's on Amazon. I think I saw him for $21. So yeah. Other than that, so far all these figures are great. They're just the same mold. Painting makes it look different. I do love the painting on this guy. But if you like the Fall of Cybertron or Cybertron War for Cybertron games, these guys are for you. Especially since I'm not trying to get those Planet X, even though they look great. And right now, they're harder to get because they came out a long time ago with the whole Planet X. Those figures were super accurate and they look cool to me. And it's basically cheaper to get these guys rather than get the other ones, the generation ones with the comic book, even though they're smaller and they look cool. It's around the same price. You get these Voyagers and then the other ones are deluxe price point. So if it's more about the money, just get these guys. Or if you have the extra cash, then go get the other ones that are almost $40 per each. It's preference, personal preference, but these guys are great. Overall, I recommend them. Just be careful where you buy them. Check your offer up and Facebook Marketplace. I've gotten a lot of figures there cheaper than retail price, and I'm talking about figures that just came out. So be on the lookout. You never know. There's people that get an extra one, just want to get rid of it, or even people that I don't know how it works, but they're selling it a lot cheaper than, I don't know if it's scam. I've gotten lucky, so just be careful. But I've gotten lucky on the figures that I've gotten from OfferUp and Facebook Marketplace. So, but yeah. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and thank you.